Most people say they struggle with discipline. They say they lack motivation. They say they can't stay consistent. That sounds harmless, but it's not the real problem. You're not undisciplined. You're avoiding responsibility. Responsibility for how you spend your time. Responsibility for the habits you repeat. Responsibility for the direction your life is actually moving in. Because responsibility removes excuses, and excuses are comfortable. Saying, "I'm not disciplined," sounds like a flaw, something external, something you were born without. But saying, "I'm avoiding responsibility," puts the weight back where it belongs, on choice. Discipline isn't about force, it's about ownership. Ownership of what you do every day. Ownership of what you allow to continue. Ownership of what you tolerate, even when you know it's costing you. Most people don't lack discipline. They lack honesty. Honesty about how they spend their time. Honesty about what they prioritize. Honesty about the gap between who they say they want to be and what they actually do. That gap is uncomfortable, so people avoid looking at it. They stay busy. They distract themselves. They soften the language. They call it balance. They call it rest. They call it self-care. But avoidance doesn't remove responsibility. It only delays it. Every skipped workout, every ignored plan, every promise quietly broken to yourself, none of it disappears. It accumulates. And eventually, that weight shows up as frustration, as self-doubt, as the feeling that you're capable of more but somehow stuck. That feeling isn't confusion, it's consequence. Discipline doesn't create pressure. Pressure already exists. Discipline just refuses to numb it. Here's the part most people avoid admitting. You always have discipline. You just aim it toward comfort. You're disciplined about checking your phone, disciplined about avoiding silence, disciplined about repeating the same habits that keep you exactly where you are. Discipline doesn't disappear. It gets misused. And once you realize that, you lose the excuse of "I can't." Because you can. You just haven't been willing to sit with the discomfort of responsibility. Responsibility means admitting that your results are not random. They're repeated behavior, not talent, not luck, not timing, behavior. That's why responsibility feels heavy, because it removes the fantasy that something will change on its own. It forces you to face a simple truth. If nothing changes, nothing changes. Discipline doesn't start with motivation. It starts with ownership. And once you choose ownership, excuses lose their power. Because responsibility doesn't ask how you feel. It asks what you're going to do.